Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a hot minute since I have been able to film anything. Oh, this drawer keeps opening up and it's annoying me. Anyway, try to ignore that. So yeah, it's been a pretty hectic week or so, along with the holidays that are coming up, trying to get things ready for that. Work has been absolutely crazy. I love it, but it's crazy. So, and on top of all that, I graduate from college this upcoming Saturday, so we've been trying to get things ready for that as well. And then some personal things have happened too. So, you know, it's been hectic. It's been hectic. It's been joyous. It's been hard as well. So, just a lot of things, different things going on lately, and I haven't really had time to film. So I finally get a chance to do that. So as mentioned in my past couple of videos, I have, and also if you follow me on Instagram, I have been wanting to do a Bobbi Brown haul for quite some time because, you know, working for the company, we get a pretty good perks and discounts, and you know, we're given some free products. So over the past couple of weeks, I have been able to actually grab a couple of new things to add to my collection. So this is a complete and total all Bobbi Brown haul, and I want to share some of these things with you guys, and also some of the new stuff from the new holiday collection, which I'm sure you guys have already seen all over YouTube. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So I do have some makeup, I have skincare, and also limited edition stuff, as I mentioned, from the new holiday collection. So I think how I'm going to do this is, let's just do skincare first. So the first thing that I want to show you guys, and I was so excited when I saw this, is the mini, okay, first of all, if you guys haven't tried the Bobbi Brown Extra Hand Cream, oh my gosh. Okay, for those of you who suffer from really dry hands or cracking skin or flaking, even dry cuticles, try the Bobbi Brown Extra Hand Cream. It is amazing, smells super organic, and it is very, very moisturizing for your hands during these winter months. Now, we do sell a larger size tube, but there's a little new Bobbi Brown To Go hand cream, and it's this little guy right here. So obviously what I like about this is that it is very small, compact, and awesome to carry around in your purse without taking up too much room. Let's see. I also just got another one of my hydrating face tonic. I absolutely love this toner. It is very moisturizing but doesn't leave my face greasy, and it really helps prep my skin for skincare. Also, it smells really good, and it's just really calming and soothing. It has chamomile and cucumber extract, so that's always nice. Absolutely love this toner. It's one of the few toners that I've ever tried that I actually feel makes a difference. Another thing that I got was our intensive skin supplement. I currently do not have a serum that I was using, so I was in need of one, and I decided that now was the perfect time to get it. What I really like about this is that a little goes a long way. Also, since using this, since I have had this stuff for a couple of days, and actually some of this for a couple of weeks already, I do see a difference in my skin. I feel like my complexion is better, my skin isn't as oily, so that's always a plus. And I feel like my pores are actually getting a little bit minimized. I don't know how true that is. That could just be me in my head, but because people do say once you have big pores, there's really nothing you can do about it, which I agree with. So, but I do feel like they kind of help diminish my pore size a tiny bit. It has white birch and grape extract, so it's a very skin-friendly serum for those of us with a little bit more of a younger skin type, from maybe your like 20s all the way to your 40s, 50s. It doesn't have too much. It does have anti-aging benefits as well, but it doesn't have as strong of ingredients as you would need for a mature skin type. And all you need is 3 drops of this. It comes with a dropper, which I actually really like too, and just 3 drops spreads all the way and covers from your whole face down to your neck. So it should last you a really long time. I like to use this morning and night. Saving the boxes for this video was really hard to do. I was like itching to just throw them away. Something that I got that may be a little weird for those of you living up north, because you're like, why would you need this right now? But here in South Texas, the sun does not quit even during the winter. So I did get our face base, and this is SPF 50. Really, this is just pure SPF. I was using one that was an SPF 35. I am all about sun protection. I believe it is very important. Anything that has to do with protecting my skin against the sun, I am all for it. So I wanted to get something with a little bit higher of power, and what I really like about this one is that it creates a really nice slip to the skin. So when I have used this on clients, it makes your skin feel really smooth, but it doesn't leave that greasy feeling that normally sunscreen leaves. So I really enjoy that. It's really great to use underneath makeup. It doesn't interfere with my makeup or change it in any way. It doesn't make my face oilier or look more shiny. Really, it's just a great SPF base to put underneath your makeup. I do this before my moisturizer, and like I said, it doesn't interfere with any of my other skincare or makeup. So I really like that, and also I feel like this is a really generous amount that you are given. So for those of you who are curious, I believe that for your SPF to be effective, it needs to be at least of a power of 30, but no more than 50. So just a little quick side note there. And last thing I got for skincare was our Intense Hydrating Night Cream. I was in need of a nighttime moisturizer. I was using the Burt's Bees Intense Hydrating Cream. I believe it's a nighttime cream as well. I liked it, but I had noticed that while I was using it, I felt like I was getting a lot of texture here in my forehead, which usually if something in my skincare or makeup isn't jiving with me, that's what I usually end up with. It's not so much breakouts, it's just like texture, like little bumps on my forehead. So I kind of stopped using it, and I noticed that when I wouldn't use it, those bumps would go away. So I kind of felt like that's what was causing it. And so I needed to replace my night cream. And I do love a heavier and richer moisturizer at night as opposed to during the day. So what I like about this one, it also has that enriched mineral water and also that white birch extract. So it really helps calm and soothe the skin, but also helps with your complexion, clarity, and really just helps moisturize the face. And I don't wake up feeling greasy or having this overproduction of oil on my face either. So again, for those of you who are oily, sometimes you need a little bit more or a different type of moisturizer to help control the moisture levels and your lipids from, you know, being off balance. So it has a really nice natural scent too. So that's what I really like about our products as well, is that they don't have an overpowering perfumey scent. They just smell really natural. Okay, moving on to makeup. Before I get into the holiday stuff, I'm going to do some things that I got, or I'm going to show you some of the things I got that are just part of our basic permanent line. So first thing is actually going to be the sheer powder brush. I love this brush for setting underneath my eye area and of course any other parts of my face that I highlight. It is so soft and it just really does a good job without having to streak my concealer. It doesn't press on too much product, hence the name sheer powder brush. So this brush is awesome. I gotta say, I get a lot of people telling me that Bobbi Brown brushes are very expensive, and I have to admit, I mean, I am somebody that's all for affordable makeup and all the way to high-end makeup. I show no discrimination towards brands or prices. But I do have to say, especially if you are a makeup artist or you're a freelancer, getting quality brushes is very essential, because since you are using your brushes more typically than the normal average woman uses on herself daily, you're going to want something that lasts a long time. And I have to say, the Bobbi Brown brushes are made very well and they last a really long time. There's some brushes at the counter I work at that have been there for maybe like 5 or 6 years, and they are still like in top-notch quality. They work just as well. They have little bristle fallout. It is amazing what these brushes can probably survive through. So I have to say, quality brushes, they are not necessary for everybody, but you will see the benefits of paying a bigger ticket price on them than opposed to ones that would probably like cost you maybe a quarter of the price. Just a little side note in there. Another tool that I decided to finally invest on, because I'll be honest, before I was not so much of a believer of curling eyelashes, but now I am, because our eyelash curler is pretty bomb, not gonna lie. And what I really like is that we offer two. We have a regular eyelash curler and we have a gentle curl. So for those who have more of an almond shaped eye, it helps really get those lashes without having to tug and pull or have like an awkward lash curling experience as you would experience with a normal lash curler. It comes with an extra sponge to put on the center part there, so you can always replace that. So definitely want to keep that safe. A lot of people don't know that it comes with two. And yeah, so not too much to say about this, but I am now a avid lash curler. Okay, I think I have a problem. I am totally obsessed with foundations. If you guys have watched my videos, I believe I have mentioned this before. I absolutely love foundations and trying out new ones. So I felt like I was missing this in my foundation collection or foundation wardrobe, and so I decided to finally get it. It is the Longwear Even Finish Compact Foundation. If you guys have seen my full coverage foundation routine video, I'll link it down below. I do use our Longwear Even Finish liquid. The only difference between the compact and the liquid is that the liquid contains SPF 15. This one does not contain any SPF. I really like to use this foundation on clients that have a lot of texture or need a lot of coverage, but they're going on a photo shoot or they're going to be taking lots of pictures, hence weddings, graduations, parties. And you can't have that flashback of white when somebody uses a flash on the camera. So the Longwear Even Finish liquid kind of gets canceled out because of the SPF 15. I believe for it to not flashback white, it needs to be lower than 12. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this one offers full coverage. It looks very natural, but it doesn't have SPF. So it's perfect for those types of clients. So also travel friendly. And it does come with a sponge at the bottom here. Don't mind mine, it's dirty, but it's a really great foundation, and it's a great alternative to using the foundation stick that doesn't offer as much of a fuller coverage. You can get a fuller coverage using less product with this one as opposed to the stick if you are somebody that likes fuller coverage or is in need of it. And then I did get a sheer finish pressed powder. This is in the shade Pale Yellow. Now this shade is very essential, and really any skin tone can use this. What I typically use this for, I don't use this to set my entire face. I just use this to set underneath my eyes and areas that I have highlighted. This does come in our concealer kit. All the concealers except for the lightest shade comes with the Pale Yellow setting powder. So it is a universal setting powder. Any skin tone can use it if you're just using it for those areas that maybe you highlighted or underneath the eyes to set your concealer. It's very finely milled. It goes on very sheer. It's almost translucent, but just with that tint of yellow, it doesn't come up ashy, or it doesn't look like you have washed out the color in your face and you're just, you know, white and pasty looking. Now for the fun stuff, it's going to be part of the holiday collection. What I'm about to show you is from the new Scotch on the Rocks collection. Like I said earlier, you probably have seen some of this already all over YouTube. So if you guys still have a chance, try out and go see your local counters or Sephora's and see if you can still get your hands on some of these bad boys. First, I'm going to start with, of course, what everybody and their mothers have been talking about on YouTube, and it is, of course, the highlighting powders from the Scotch on the Rocks collection. I was lucky enough to get my hands on both of them. For those, again, of you who are freelance makeup artists, I definitely highly suggest to get these highlighting powders because they are so universal on different skin tones. So, and they both work on almost every skin tone so far that I've used on clients. Unfortunately, at my local counter, we are completely sold out of these. Somebody even told me, a customer of mine told me that they're even sold out online. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I believe it because these have been just like going like there's no tomorrow. But there are two different colors. This is the Bronze Glow. So pretty. Even without my ring light, you can just see how this shines. Like, it's amazing. And then there is the Pink Glow. So even somebody that is as fair as me, I can actually use both of these colors, and this one doesn't create any dark spot looking areas where I highlight, and this one, it's not even so much of a pink. What I was concerned about this one is I was going to be very similar to the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, but this actually has more of a rose gold tone. So it is different and I absolutely love it. Also, the packaging on this whole collection is amazing. It is so different. It is very retro feeling, but just because of the tortoise shell feeling kind of casing, the rich dark chocolate colors, I mean, and the gold, it just looks very elegant, very luxurious. I absolutely love it. Another thing we were gifted, and this is actually not part of the Scotch on the Rocks collection. This is part of our holiday gift giving selection or line, and that's usually more of like little stocking stuffers, things to, you know, get for like your friends, your family. And we did come out with two eye palettes for this. We had a cool eye palette and a warm eye palette. So for those of us who like cooler tones or warmer tones, and we were given the warm eye palette, and it's this little guy right here. Another very travel friendly palette to take with you, and I love this. I actually have it on my eyes today using all the shadows from here. And what I love is that you get mainly mattes, which, I mean, who doesn't love their mattes? Ooh, you guys can probably see my camera. And then also you're given a shimmer wash shadow, which is just like a more of a metallic finish. And then we have a sparkle shadow, and this sparkle shadow is gorgeous. I love it. It is just your sparkly gold. I mean, really our sparkle shadows are just pretty much like glitter. It's a glitter pigment pressed. So I really, really enjoy this palette, and it's very versatile. Of course, you gotta have your neutrals. What I also like about this, since this is a gift giving option, is that they do come with like a little suggestion card of how to create different looks with this. So that's kind of a cute little perk that you get as well. A really great item to gift, I have to admit, and also for yourself. And then last but not least, we have a traveling brush set. This is part of the Scotch on the Rocks collection, and this is just so luxe. I love it, mainly because of the packaging. It has this really nice crocodile embossed, I want to say it's faux leather, and it is just so, I mean, come on, pulling this out of your purse to like use your brushes, you're gonna look pretty serious with this. And what I really like about it is that you're given this suede feeling inside that has these two pockets, so you can pretty much put eyeliner, lipstick, whatever little travel essentials that you need or like on the go. And you're given these brushes. It comes with the sheer powder brush, so this is really good to sheer out or blend any harsh lines, or just to reapply or touch up some powder or even blush. An eyeshadow brush, your concealer brush, so to touch up your concealer, which I know some people do, and also a dual-ended eyeliner brush. It has the ultra fine liner for your gel liner, and then if you want more of a shadow liner, you can use the other end of this brush. So again, very classy looking. I love the gold leather, dark chocolate brown. It is all so very just luxe and really expensive looking. It's just a really great gift, and also again something really great and personal for you to get for yourself as well, for your purse, for travel. Very versatile. So that wraps up this haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you can and you still have a chance, go out and check to see if you can get any of these limited edition items. But that wraps up this haul. On a more serious note, I know my channel is focused on makeup and beauty, and that's what I love, and it's definitely a passion of mine. And this is a channel that we can kind of come to, and hopefully my videos allow you guys not only for educational purposes, but an outlet just to blow off some steam, or just to have fun and just to enjoy viewing my videos. But on a more serious note, I just want to take a minute. As mentioned earlier in my video, I mentioned that some personal things have happened as well. I just want to take a minute. My family has experienced a loss from one of our good friends, and with it being around the time of the holidays, I just want to take a moment and really remind everybody what this time of the year is supposed to be about. You know, really cherish the ones that you have in your life, and you know, be grateful for every minute that you get with your loved ones, with your friends, with your family, and really, you know, set aside any differences. Be kind to one another this season. People can kind of get a little crazy as well, and you know, just cherish the good and the bad and everything in between. Love one another and be kind, and don't let any time go to waste, and don't let any minute of your life go to waste. Just to remind everybody, whether you celebrate the holidays or however way you celebrate them, as human beings, let's just be really good people. So be safe, be kind, really cherish the time you have with your friends and your family during this season, and I wish you guys the best holiday season.
Farewell, kind friends whose tender care has long engaged my love. Your fond embrace I now exchange for better friends above. I'm a long time traveling